And our final theme is alternative investments, we think and have thought for the last few years are a good place to be. But as we start to expect more volatility as the market matures, this becomes an even more important theme. This chart shows the VIX, which is a volatility index. The orange line is the average VIX number. So obviously when we're above that line, we have more volatility. When we're below, we have less volatility. And as the chart shows, we're at a very, very low volatility range. We can only stay down there so long. When the market spikes up to these very high marks that you see here back in 17, 18, those were both periods where the stock market had incredible pullbacks. So again, when is the market cheap? When volatility is high, when people are panicked, prices go down, things get cheap, and we get very interested. Right now, volatility is low, kind of quiet before the storm. And so when volatility is high, we don't want to overexpose ourselves to equity. So where do we put money? Hedging strategies are obviously good. This next chart shows while private equity has gone up and valuations have risen, they have not gone up as much as the public markets, not even close. More importantly, by the way, like the chart we saw in public equities about large cap growth versus small cap value, the same holds true in private equity. There are segments of the private equity market that are driving these valuations higher, like these large social media stock funds, et cetera. And there's other areas which are traditionally more stable and tend to have more consistent valuations. That's where we're putting money, where there's cash flow, where there's value. Now, I would also say, and this is my one warning, as much as we like private equity, this next chart shows a lot of money has been raised in the private equity markets. And anytime you put too much capital at a small market, valuations can get extended beyond what we may be comfortable with. So what does this tell us? Due diligence is extremely important, and that's what we do every day here. We're trying to find unique deals, unique offerings, and we're not chasing where all the hot money is going in the private equity market.